I want to start by asking you all a question. How many of you feel like adults already? Feel free to raise your hands up. Okay, that's a lot more than I expected. So maybe a few and maybe none, and that's okay. Maybe those of you who are adults on paper didn't even raise their hands up there. The truth is, becoming an adult isn't a destination. It's not a line we cross at 18 or 21. It's a process that we're always working on no matter how old we are. But what does it mean to become an adult in this world? A world full of new technology, shifting social norms, and big global challenges like climate change, political insecurities or unrest, and AI. The world we're growing up in is very different from the one our parents or our grandparents knew. And while that can be scary, it's also an incredible opportunity. The choices we make today in how we respond to these changes are what will define us tomorrow. So let's break this down into 3 key ideas: resilience, adaptability, and self-discovery. First, let's talk about resilience. Growing up, we've all experienced failure, disappointment, or setbacks. Maybe you failed a test, or had a friendship fall apart, or struggled with anxiety or insecurities. Now, resilience isn't about avoiding that failure. It's about being able to bounce back from it. It's about realizing that setbacks and failures are going to be part of the journey. And although it's a cliche line, you're not a failure because you failed. You only fail when you stop trying. The world can be unpredictable. Life can be unpredictable. Resilience is learning to be okay with that. It's about understanding that no matter what happens, you have the strength to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. The second idea is adaptability. Look around you. The world is changing faster than ever before. From the rise of artificial intelligence to the ways we communicate, learn, and even work, the future is uncertain. But what if, instead of fearing this uncertainty, we embraced it? What if we looked at it as a chance to grow and to adapt? Adaptability means being willing to do 3 main things: learn, unlearn, and relearn. The skills that are important today might not be the same ones that matter in 5 or 10 years. But here's the good news. You're already adaptable. We've grown up in a digital world, navigating social media, online learning, and a global pandemic in 2020. We've already learned how to pivot when things don't go as planned. Now, to thrive in the future, you'll need to keep that adaptability alive. You don't have to know all the answers right now. What matters is being open to new ideas, new skills, and new ways of thinking. Following this idea, we've come to our final one: self-discovery. Now, this might just be the most important part of becoming. As you navigate through school, friendships, and the challenges of growing up, you're also figuring out who you are and who you want to be. But here's the secret. You don't have to know right now. Self-discovery is a lifelong process. But there are a few things that can help guide you. First, listen to yourself. What excites you? What makes you curious? What challenges make you feel alive? These are clues to who you are. Second, don't be afraid to take risks. Put yourself out there, even if you're not sure it will work out. Every experience, whether it's a success or a failure, teaches you something about yourself. Finally, remember that becoming doesn't mean becoming someone else or who the world tells you to be. It's about extending and embracing who you are now. The version of you that's thoughtful, that's compassionate, and ready to face whatever the future holds. The version of you that you have deemed to be the best you can be. So, what does it mean to become an adult in a changing world? It's about more than just growing older. It's about growing stronger, growing braver, and most importantly, growing wiser. It's about facing challenges with resilience, embracing change with adaptability, and discovering who you are along the way. In a world that's constantly shifting, your power lies in your ability to keep growing, keep learning, and keep becoming. Thank you.